Have you purchased a new home? Are you getting ready to make a move? So obviously packing is on your mind. I've got some good news for you. In this video, I'm going to give you some very helpful tips to make that moving trip a lot less stressful. Coming right up. Hello, I'm Lisa.ammons and thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing and click the bell if you would like to be notified when I upload a new video. So congratulations, you've decided to move. You apparently have isolated an area and you've probably purchased a house, or at least you're under contract. So now you got to pack up that old house to get ready for the new house. Now is an essential time for you to start purging. It's very therapeutic. Believe me, you'll feel much better once you get rid of all the stuff you don't need. You know, as you're purging, you're going to find things that you want to get rid of. Some of those things may have value. So you can always put them on Craigslist, in the newspaper, on a Facebook garage sale site. You're going to want to do that probably about 60 days before you move, because it does take time. And if you don't want to just throw the items out, you can also, get some extra cash by selling items that you no longer need. Another idea is getting some help from some friends. There is a way to bribe them to get them to help you. If you got quite a few items that you're just going to get rid of, you could tell your friends, if they come over and help you, they get first pick of the things that you're getting rid of. Just an idea. Let's assume you're doing some packing yourself. You're going to need to order supplies like boxes, tape, bubble wrap, permanent markers. One of the things people don't really think about is how they can take their stuff and use it to help pack. You can use blankets, linens, towels, and even socks to pack breakable items, like wine glasses. You know what they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. You're packing your linens and your kitchenware all at the same time. One of the things you do need to do is label those boxes very specifically. In addition to putting what's in the box, I always suggest that you put which room it belongs into. Make sure when you're labeling boxes that you label both sides so you can easily identify them when they're stacked. Okay, so you're going to be taking apart a bunch of electronics. You got a smart TV, printers, computers, but the smart TV with the DVR and the cable box and your stereo, they all have a lot of wires. I would suggest that you take a picture of the back of that stuff before you start dismantling. Because when you get to your new house and you want to watch your new TV or your old TV, you're not going to remember how that stuff was hooked up. And you're going to be very unhappy, very frustrated. Yeah. I always carry a big, where is it? Somewhere around here. I have a black, oh yeah. Big Sharpie, lots of Ziploc bags. Big ones, little ones. You can put all your screws, nuts, bolts. If you take the sandwich bags or the snack bags, you can even put the hooks that you use for the back of your pictures. Put them in there, take some tape it to the back of the picture, so when you pull your pictures out, you've already got your hardware on the back of the picture. It'll save you hunting for picture hooks, etc., etc. Just reuse what you have and tape it to the back of the picture. Makes life a lot easier. When you arrive at your new home, Well, you're probably not going to be in the mood to unpack, at least not right away, not everything. Always suggest that you pack an overnight bag with all of your essentials, like your medication, your toothbrush, something to sleep in, because you're not going to want to go through all your boxes looking for this stuff. So just like you were going on vacation, put together an overnight bag so when you get to your new location, at least you have the essentials and you're not going to be searching through box to find what you need, like your toothbrush, before you go to bed. I always suggest that you keep valuables like jewelry, your laptop, camera equipment with you in your car. Best not to pack that in a truck with movers. They're small items and they can easily disappear. Don't forget, if you are using a mover, and I highly recommend that you take out insurance on your items. If the items are expensive, if you have something of great value, it's best to get an appraisal on that item so you can substantiate the value that you're putting on your insurance forms. Do that also 60 days prior to relocating. It is best to create an inventory of your items when you're moving, because you'd be surprised, things can get lost. I have created a moving checklist. If you go to the description box below of this video, click the link and I'll email you a moving checklist, which is very helpful and will take a lot of stress out of your life. I normally suggest that you carry a binder with all of the essential information in there, like your mover's information if you're going to use a mover, copy of an inventory of your home's contents, especially if you're insuring them, and any expenses that you may incur during the move. Now, with the new tax laws that changed in 2018, you may or may not be able to write off your moving expenses. You'll have to discuss that with your CPA. But if you use a credit card, and I normally do this, use the same credit card, you can download all your charges onto your computer. So if you don't want to carry around a bunch of receipts, just use the credit card, pull down the report. Now you've got an itemized list of all the money that you spent on your move, which you can then hand over to your CPA and see if he can write those off for you. If you're anything like me, you cannot survive without coffee in the morning. And after a long day of moving, you may not be able to locate that box that has the coffee in it. So, in your overnight stuff, you might consider just having some coffee and really knowing where that coffee maker is. Put it in a convenient location, probably on the very back of the truck, so it's the first thing that you take off the truck when it arrives. Put it in the kitchen, and it's with your other stuff. When you wake up in the morning, you will be a happy camper. Hopefully, in this video, you had a few takeaways that will make your move just a little bit less stressful. And of course, I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing if you would like to know more about what's happening here in the Treasure Coast or want some real estate tips. I'm Lisa.ammons. Thank you for stopping by. Interested in watching more? This next video is super helpful. Don't forget to subscribe.